It's hard for me to get sleep in summer in Denmark because it's 24 hours sunny.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
24
I don't
hours.
see night at all.
Oh,
Then actually I stay in Europe for 4 more weeks. So I
Wow.
traveled around Europe.
you did.
Yeah, I solo traveled like across 10 countries in Europe.
Where did you go? Hi, my name is Noza. Welcome to a series about exchange program. In this video, we will interview and talk with students who did their exchange program during their undergraduate studies. Please welcome Joshua and Monica.
Hi everyone, my name is Joshua. I'm from Indonesia. I finished my undergraduate studies in 2020 and I went for exchange program in summer 2018 to Denmark Technical University or DTU.
Hi everyone, my name is Monica. I'm from Indonesia as well, and I did my exchange program in HKUST during the summer of my undergrad. HKUST is Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, and right now I'm a master's student in the Department of Biological Science.
We'll just start with some questions about your exchange program experience. So, students who are going to apply for this program will benefit and know what was your story and what was the experience that you had. Maybe that can help them sort of navigate through their journey. I mean, first, like the obvious question would be, why would you apply? Like, what made you to apply for this exchange program in the first place?
For me, back then when I was in undergrad, I was very curious to what is life like in other university other than KAIST.
Right.
And other than that, I also want to experience like new culture and maybe meet new people. That's why I wanted to go to other university. And at that time, Hong Kong is one of the countries that I really wanted to visit.
Yeah.
So I decided to apply for it because KAIST has that exchange program. And also I can transfer my credit to KAIST. That's why I applied. And thankfully, I got accepted.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. That's great.
For me myself, I think similar reasons. I want to experience different cultures. Especially I've grown up in Asian countries for like maybe 20 years. So I want to like experience new culture, especially like Western culture.
Right.
So I decided to choose whether to go to like Northern America or Europe.
Europe.
So I decided to go to Denmark because they have like a suitable program for me right
yeah.
there. And I can transfer the credit back to KAIST.
You went there. It's a different country. Like, how was the curriculum? How was the campus life? Or how are people? Like, how did you make friends? How was campus life?
So my program was actually only 2.5 weeks, like 3 weeks program. It was just an experimental program.
Oh,
So yeah. Then actually I stayed in Europe for 4 more weeks. So I traveled around Europe.
you did.
Yeah, I solo traveled like across 10 countries in Europe.
Where did you go? Like,
I go from the south, like Italy, go to the north, like Norway.
wow. Like backpacking yourself or
Yeah,
with a bunch of
just with a
friends?
carriage
That's so cool.
for a whole month.
I see. Yeah.
So the summer exchange program is very memorable for me because first of all, the dorm is located just beside the sea. So you can just enjoy a very good view of the sea every morning, every afternoon, especially like during sunset. You can see that the sky was very, orange
wow.
and then pink. So it's very beautiful. And then other than that, I also enjoy the food very much in Hong Kong. They have a lot of variety of food, like dim sum, and what can I say again? Like other apple and egg tart and pineapple bun. So I really enjoy it, and they have a lot of Michelin stars restaurant also. So maybe like those of you who are going to HKUST, you can go there and try the restaurants.
What would your typical day be like at your exchange program? What you would wake up and what is next? What would be things you would do?
For me, during the weekdays, it
Right.
will be full of classes. But then if I have some free time during the evening, I will go and travel the Hong Kong city because HKUST is located at the other end of the Hong Kong
Right.
city. So I need to go to the downtown, like what do you call it? Like the city center to explore more things, eat more food, do some shopping. And then during the weekend, then my friend and I will also go to maybe other island around Hong Kong because there is several islands,
Right.
and then we will explore that place. That's my daily routine. How about Joshua?
Like my daily activities would be just wake up in the morning and then made my breakfast. Also like pack my lunch because I don't eat in the cafeteria. And yeah, I just go to the lab because I'm doing experiments from the morning, like maybe from 9 or 10 till around 5. So I'm doing like 12, like almost 8 hours of experiment.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is it's hard for me to get sleep in summer in Denmark because it's 24 hours sunny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
24
don't
hours.
see night at all.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Yeah, there's no sunset even in until like 12 in the like midnight.
It's like bright?
It's bright.
Right?
Like sunny
Oh.
bright?
Sunny bright.
Wow.
But it's cold. It's like 15 degrees Celsius cold.
Oh.
I even need to close the window.
So it's
too
really
cold.
cold. Wow. Like speaking on the daily routine, how was the classes, your classes or research program that you did, your exchange program? How was the whole experience?
So I think the classes in HKUST is very, very good. The professors are very professionals. And then especially for the marketing class that I took, I think that class is very memorable for me because the professor will make sure that you understand the material well, but it is not only about the theory, but then it's also about how you can apply it to the theoretical setting. So I think like that's one of the class that I will recommend like other students who is going to HKUST to take. Hopefully the professor is still there in HKUST.
What was the class and who was the professor? Do you
I
remember?
think the class name is Marketing Management, and the professor's name is Coral Puig.
Okay.
So
not that.
she was not from Hong Kong, but she's from other European countries. I kind of forget her nationality. Yeah, but she's very, very good. Oh.
Okay.
So did you do like a lot of projects in that course,
Oh.
or it's just lecture?
So we have presentation at the end, like case study. So we need to choose like, just imagine that you are building a company, and then how you are going to market your company to your customers. Yeah. Then so we are grouped into like several students, and we need to present that in our final presentations.
I see.
So I only took one course in DTA
Only one
because, Yeah,
course?
because they only offer that course.
Right.
So that course was an experimental for chemical engineers on pilot scale unit. So basically, we are doing experiments on a large scale equipments, like in the factory.
Wow.
So they have this huge warehouse with a real scale model of equipments.
Wow.
So yeah, and you enter, it's like chemical factories. So I got to choose like 5 different experiments out of maybe 20 they have. One day I took this experiment, and then I have 2 days to write a report, and then also make a pre-experiment report for another experiment. So it was a bit hectic during the weekdays because yeah, we need to write like 15, 20 pages report for each experiment.
Wow.
In chemical engineering field, it's split into 2. Like KAIS focus more on the R&D side,
Right.
just more like research and then lab scale model. But DTU is more like a polytechnic university,
Right.
so they deal with pilot scale, like factory scale model. So yeah, it's really mind blowing to see those.
So this question we already sort of a little bit discussed about traveling during your program. Do you have anything interesting that happened to you while you were traveling, or anything exciting or like scary? I don't know, anything memorable from the travel that you had in that program?
We went to Macau for a day trip.
Yes.
The program conducted that trip, so every student can just register, and then if you are included in the quota, then you can go. And during the program, actually it was quite convenient because we have the bus taking us to the place, and then we have the tour guide. But then sometimes it's also very hard to kind of, if you want to buy things on your own, you need to kind of communicate using like their language. But
Any exciting stories, Joshua?
Oh yeah, I mean, I said before I traveled Europe for maybe around 4 weeks. So the way I traveled is, maybe this is also for the other student who wants to travel Europe. I booked a Eurail ticket, which is a ticket for a train or across Europe, and then you can actually use it anywhere in Europe, anytime. So I bought like for 15 times train ticket, so I can use this for a month, anytime I want. Yeah. One thing that people should remember, especially when they go to the southern part of Europe, it's considered to be unsafe compared to Korea or like northern countries, because I got robbed once
You did?
in Italy. Yeah.
What happened?
So someone just hold my hand, like take my hand and then ask me to open my wallet. And then I just give like 20 euros.
Oh, was it like during the day?
During the day, yeah. So like, I want to go to this castle in Milan, in Italy. But apparently I chose the wrong place in Google Maps. It directed me to the back gate. And there was no one there except those people.
Oh, there were a lot
There
of
were
people.
like 10 people, like,
10 people.
uh-huh.
Did you visit the castle?
No.
Plan change.
This question is whether you would recommend going for an exchange program, or maybe we could put it another way, would you go for another program yourself? And if you do, then where would you choose to go?
I think, of course, I will go for another one because I believe like every exchange program has its own like unique experiences, and you can learn a lot of new things from there.
Right.
So I believe that if I go for another one, I will be able to learn more things and experience new experience. So for sure I will go. And for a destination, because I went to the Asian countries before, so I really wanted to go to the European countries, like what Joshua said just now. I think it's very, very pretty and very, very beautiful. So I really wanted to go there and experience how is the difference between Asian culture and also European culture, because I think they have like two distinct different mindsets. So I think I will be able to see more things and learn which what's that perspective and lifestyle is more suitable for me.
For myself, I think if I have the time and money to go, I would prefer go again and experience different like experience, especially going to maybe North America, in the US or Canada, or maybe Australia, because those are pretty much Western countries, but they have different lifestyle than Europeans. I heard. So yeah, maybe if I have time and money to go. But for those maybe undergraduate students in KAIST, yes, I would suggest you strongly to go for exchange once COVID is over. It's a really great opportunity for you guys to go for exchange. And KAIST also provide some stipends, I guess. Although it's not enough, it's only maybe can cover your airfare, like airplane ticket. It's a great investment for you. You spend money and then you get the experience of exchange.
Very interesting. Thank you. So I think we'll just wrap up. Thank you so much for listening this episode. Subscribe to this channel and please wait for more videos. Thank you. Bye.